Amazing young gentleman, Messiah Ramkissoon. He is a Trinidadian-born poet and hip-hop artist who migrated to the DMV NYC area at the age of 11 years old. Messiah was awarded a scholarship, the Oprah Winfrey Show at age 15. Okay, let's clap that out. That's big. For his academic excellence, and he became a 3-time champion of the nationally televised Showtime at the Apollo, and that ain't easy. Right? I watched that a lot, and they booed a lot of people off. So Messiah has toured with Grammy artist Kelly Price. He's shared the stage with artists like Janelle Monáe, Styles B, David Banner, Chris Brown, and countless others. And also, he's graced the stage from the world-renowned Kennedy Center with Patti LaBelle. Okay, these are big names, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, we're in for a treat. And then he has been highlighted among Black Enterprise's top 100 Be Modern Men. He is the CEO of Black Fathers Are Necessary. We have some merch here. I see a lot of Black men in the audience. You are necessary, whether you're a father or not. But if you're a father, grab a shirt. You got a father, grab one for him. So we're really excited about that. And then when Messiah is not creating purposeful messages through his poetry and music, or on the stage hoping to invoke positive change through his artistry, Messiah serves as the Associate Executive Director of Youth Justice Network. So not only is this young brother super talented, but he's also pouring back into his community, which is phenomenal. And so that's a nonprofit providing intervention and resources to support 16 to 24-year-old youth and young adults impacted by incarceration. So I don't know when you sleep. You're doing so many amazing things, and we are so blessed to have you perform. And with that said, I'd love us all to give Messiah a big round of applause as we welcome him to Unplugged stage.
Peace and love, family. Good evening.
Good evening.
Give it up for yourselves. I'd like to thank God for allowing us all to be here tonight. I'm honored to be here with my New Wave Cultural Creations family. It's been some years that I've been, part of this family, and I'm just happy that we continue to flourish, especially with what we all been through in the last few years as a community, as a collective, that this place right here is still standing. Can we make some noise for that? Can we make some noise for our sister Nicole and all the staff here that keeps this thing together? For everybody who comes out and support and really make sure we keep our business tight amongst us. So I just want to say thank y'all for having me. My sister Crystal gave the bio, the intro, and with that kind of bio, it just feels so much pressure. I didn't know they were going to read the whole bio. They asked me to email a bio. Yeah, you didn't tell me I was going to do that. But I just want to say thank y'all for coming out this evening on a rainy day in New York City. We came out and we showed love, and I want to say that means a lot to me. My sister Sakina is actually the one who introduced me to New Wave Cultural Creations. Sister Sakina and I went to Howard University together, and introduced me to Blue Day. And we've been doing some beautiful things together for quite some time. I've been knowing Sakina for about 20 years almost. And so, it's just beautiful, man. So I'm a poet, I'm a hip-hop artist, and tonight we're just gonna vibe out. We got our DJ right here, rocking out. Make some noise for the DJ. And we'll tell you about our history later on, but me and this brother, we've been rocking for a while. And so we just gonna really, it's like a living room. I feel like we're in the living room right now, right?
Yes.
How y'all feeling out there?
Good.
Shout out to Kimberly and Lockfest NYC in the building. Y'all can make some more noise, Lockfest NYC. So yeah, I just want to vibe with y'all. I didn't really want to, Nicole, where are you? Somewhere hiding. I didn't really want to be too scripted. I really just wanted us to just share space this evening and be as organic as we possibly can be. Look at the princess. She wants the microphone. She's ready. Look at her. Too beautiful. So we're going to start off. So I'm going to do some poetry with y'all this evening. I've been doing a series of projects called, and so the sister mentioned my work with young people coming out of incarceration. I was going to college. I was focused on public relations. That was my study, right? And so at that time, coming out of Howard, I was interning at public relations firms in DC and looking at taking that direction. And all my life I've been writing and creating and performing. So at that time, one of our older brothers from the community reached out to me. He just came home from doing 11 years. And he said, man, they need your voice in these prisons. And I said, brother, I don't know how to get there without getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? So I said I would love to, because it was already in my spirit. And that's why we have to be very careful about the things that we meditate on, because we attract it. And I wanted to really, my mission coming from Trinidad, I grew up in this system in the United States, the justice involved system. It wasn't really a smooth process, even going through the immigration system here, right? So being able to get to Howard and accomplish certain things, I always wanted to tether my experience to those who needed that support. And watching young black men in my community who didn't have that, I felt like I had to be an ambassador for that in my work. So when he reached out to me, and his name is Brother Troy, he came home from doing 11 years and became a minister in the Nation of Islam. And so he reached out to me and he said, yo man, they need your voice in these prisons. And we started going in DC jails and Baltimore jails and building with these young brothers and using my voice as an artist. He would use his voice as, a messenger with lived experience, and we would just really connect in a way that created a movement. And these organizations began reaching out to us to come in and work with them and freelance and do other work. And it became a full-time thing. So for the last 12 years now, I've been working with young people coming out of Rikers Island here in New York City. And so it's highs and lows in the work, while they put it in a bio and, people may applaud the work that we do. It's a work that comes with a lot of highs and lows. It's not always success stories, but there's a lot of impact, and I'm thankful for that opportunity to be a force in terms of intervention. But I want to take us on a journey tonight, if that's all right with y'all.
That's all right.
And so, while we love the light is birthed from darkness. And so, we're going to start more in the dark, and we're going to travel to the light. So think of it like a museum, where we start in the back of the museum, and we make our way to the front, to the light. All right? How many murders in do we gotta be? How many Fergusons do we gotta see? Far from pina colada sweet, but how many fruit veils do we gotta eat? How many tax dollars for government funds or offerings for officers, government guns to off us and create more motherless sons? Let me correct that, sonless mothers. How many victims get witnessed? How many go undiscovered? How long will they crucify our parents' children? I saw Lucifer through the eyes of Darren Wilson. Although Darren killed him, I saw the media vilify Mike Brown more than Paris Hilton. I could have saw the racists on Fox News, but I refused to boost the ratings on Fox News. Only if CNN could see within, Don Lemon would own more than his people's skin tone. Opposed to the Raven Simone slave syndrome, he would own the real soul of black folk and understand the real role of crack smoke, how it made the wheel on the road backstroke. Only 60 years since we had a black vote. Rope still hung around my black throat. Flip the script. Imagine sunset at Sunset Park in Cali. White cop shoots black child in the arm. Flip the script. And that's why I write for the little children, the young brothers, the Trayvon Martins, the skilled children who come in colors like crayons and markers. New life starters, juvenile martyrs who inspired Martins and unified marches. You and I been targets since the South and Emmett Till, of heartless sergeants, the House, the Senate bill. Can't sleep with Benadryl or a recommended pill. No disparity between a miscarriage and a family member killed. Every zip code is a battle zone. No safe road to travel home. Whites still kill blacks for wearing a strong color. Blacks kill blacks for wearing the wrong color. The blonde brother has never seen such. The English, the Dutch fought for self. Anyone else didn't mean much. We kill ourselves and leave the shells like peanuts for feds to clean up. The Zimmerman symptom been simmering in hot water. The crack in the pot boiler. Assembling while black on the white corner. Or the top shelf in the glass of a shot caller. Versus the poor, 151 rum. Nowhere to run from. The 9 milli or magnum gun. The baby should be having fun. But life cut short like penis in a magnum cum. We used to walk with elegance. We used to talk with eloquence. We used to fly like hawks or pelicans with angelic wings. Now we just walk in skeletons, puppets on a string. This is the rebirth, the coming of the kings who built pyramids, amongst other things. Chessboard, this is Tupac before the role they cast him in. King before bishop, no need for castling. Known for mastering square by square, like a mason. With the queen adjacent, our most precious asset. The seed in the bassinet, aspen of threats since Jesus of Nazareth. Born from triple darkness. That's the Black Knight, never been a pawn, till the dawn of the crack pipe. To all my kings resting, Faces on t-shirts. Time to live again. This is the rebirth. Coming of the kings. This next track is actually called Rotten Cotton. This is the first track on my first sequence of the Eye of Freedom, Volume 1. So we just gonna dip in and out a little bit. That's cool? Yeah. It's that rotten cotton music, not that bottle popping music. It's that breaking free. Slavery was not an option music. It's not that Dr. Seuss's opportunist kindergarten music. The 90s glue mix, school mix of Malcolm Pocket Lewis. This new rhyme be that rhyme that noodles, minimum wage living. 21 to drink, but jail don't come with an age limit. Couldn't afford college, you could've got an A in it. Instead, you on a jail bed, wishing you got away with it. Talk your way out situations, words you got away with it. Not when they found the pounds and scale, you got away with it. DJ Will it. New wave was not an option music, not that Dr. Seuss's opportunist kindergarten music. That 90s glue mix, cool mix of Malcolm Pocket Lewis. This new rhyme be that rhyme that noodles, minimum wage living. 21 to drink, but still don't come with an age limit. Couldn't afford college, you could've got an A in it. Instead, you on a jail bed, wishing you got away with it. Talk your way out of situations, words you got away with it. Not when they found the pounds and scale, you got away with it. It's just to think you got stopped for an unpaid ticket. 2 years up top and not one paid visit. Still won't complain, this is a snapshot of the streets. Cops leave brothers with their back shot in the streets. Red blood on black top and white sheets. More than deceased, Hennessy on concrete as we throw back shots in the beach. It's that rotten cotton music out the rotten apple. It's the rotten cotton field. Rotten cotton field. It's the rotten cotton music out the rotten apple. It's the rotten cotton field. Rotten cotton field. It's the rotten cotton music out the rotten apple. It's the rotten cotton field. Rotten cotton field. It's the rotten cotton music out the rotten apple. It's the rotten cotton field. Rotten cotton field. It's the rotten cotton music. No Democrat or Republican. More than busting windows out. No Jasmine Sullivan. It's that machete with sharp double edges. Ready to start trouble. Up and through deaths. Up. Y'all ain't ready for that, man. Y'all ain't ready for that, man. Rotten cotton music out the rotten apple. It's the rotten cotton field. Rotten cotton field. I can smell the smoke aroma. Black Wall Street burned down in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Broken homes to Oakland, Homer. The Black Panthers, that same smoke aroma gave blacks cancer. Black Wall Street gave blacks hope. Felt like our last chance to be more than a singer, an actor, or black dancer. Black Panther began re-inspiring us. Then they shot a black man on camera to kill the fire in us. Firing us from your networks and record labels. Once admiring us till we spoke truth instead of fable. So instead of cable, we hit the streets and the net with it. Equity and sweat with it and still get a check with it. Let's get it. We begging for Nate, they got our own label popping. No more picking cotton, we leaving it to rot. Shout out to my family in the building. Yes, mom.
Yes. Messiah. Oh my goodness.
Peace and love.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Come on. Let's get another big round of applause here. I'm being blessed with this message. This is phenomenal. I'm blown away. So Messiah, I want to talk to you a little bit more about your work. You know, as you were introducing yourself, you talked about the highs and lows of that kind of work. And I think oftentimes when us as individuals are trying to think about activism and how to activate, we automatically think about the highs and lows, and sometimes that may, you know, push us astray or discourage us. So I want to talk to you about the highs and lows and how do you work through that, and what's your practice in making that possible?
Well, you know, that's a great question. And you have to prioritize your self-care. You know, that is essential, right? Self-preservation is definitely the first law, as we know, but especially in this work. Right, when you work within human services, when you go out there and you're pouring out every day, you have to make sure that you, and it's a difficult thing to show up with your game face, even with your own personal stuff going on, right? Because it's beyond the vicarious trauma that you may really pick up from doing the work. It's also, you know, none of us are exempt from trauma in any form. So it's about really making sure we are very much self-aware of our own process. And also remembering your why, you know what I'm saying? Remembering why you chose to do this work, because there will be challenges, there will be burnout, and like you said, that may deter people from the outside looking in, you know, but that's gonna happen in any field of work where you find that you're putting in tedious time, but it's about what fuels you, right? So as much as there is burnout, when you remember your why and you're driven by a purpose, you know, that in itself helps to keep you fueled, keep you on autopilot as you're going out there. And one of my brothers who I work with, one of the elders in the work who I work with, his name is Reverend Bernard Shepard. He always says, you know, you don't choose this work chooses you. So when you're walking in purpose, you know, you're always going to find that fulfillment, even in moments of challenge, there are answers there.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So knowing your why and walking in purpose, and most importantly, taking care of yourself, filling your cup up. I know oftentimes I leave myself depleted. So I think that's a good message, and I think many of us leave ourselves depleted, and then we think we can go out in the world and do things, and it becomes that much harder. So I think that's such a great message. Also, wanted to ask you a little bit about, working with incarcerated men. What are some of the messages that they have that are not getting to us, right? Like, what are some of the things that are being said there? Because I think we think of incarceration, and then the person goes away, and the family is hurt, the community is hurt. But at large, we don't really know what that culture is like, and what folks in that space really need, like the message that needs to be passed on for them.
Right. Great question. And a lot of people speaking for the people, but not giving the people the platform to speak for themselves. Right. So, when you walk through those halls, a lot of young people are asking, especially when coming home, they need resources. A lot of it is employment. Right, but that in itself could also be nearsighted because there's so much more foundation. So when you look at it really from, I would like to start from a public safety lens. Right, when we look at the topic and the conversation around public safety, it's often exempt from the young people that I serve. They're often deemed as the culprit around the conversation. So a lot of young people are very sincere about change during their time. You have a lot of time to reflect, a lot of time to really strategize, to look ahead. There's service providers who come in to support you with certain parts of the process, though it's not a perfect world, right? And so a lot of times these goals are sincere, but when you reach the community, it's a different beast. And so what happens is the community doesn't, from a society lens, even from a political hierarchy lens, there's not enough intent around that transition from the inside out, right? While there are service providers and reentry, and that's becoming a real cliche word now, everybody's reentry. What happens is, even with a reentry plan, you're being put back into the neighborhood where it's the poison, right? So if you're an 18-year-old, I talk to mothers who are scared for their sons just to walk from the apartment to the bodega, right? Because of the type of drama they have in the community. So when you go back to these neighborhoods and you have a plan, but the community don't care about your plan, right? If they had beef with you before you went in, that beef still exists when you come back out, even with your positive plan to make a life change. So a lot of times these young people are trying to survive the process. And so there's not enough, I think, microscope or lens being put on that meticulous aspect of it. It's more so come out, get a job, get the resources, and stay out. And it's not that linear, right? So I think, we have to look at it from the lens of, just really the layers and the things that it's not new. It's just been turning a blind eye. So when, you go to the program and you get shot on your way home, what they do, they send your mother some flowers and say rest in peace and life goes on, right? And we got to stop this cycle. So a lot of and we talk about the highs and lows, and a lot of us have lost young people in this world, and unfortunately it's a regular thing. Right, so a lot of our young men are really surviving the process rather than having the space to really think about healing. So healing is a major part of it, and so we have to look at it from the space of what does holistic healing look like, and how do we create an environment to really support that in a way that allows a young person to be sustainable.
That's such a great response. Speaking of just healing and process, right? So born in Trinidad, came here with.
Hey, I wrote Trinidad.
All right. Right? And then came here at 11, right? And that amalgamation of the culture. How do you balance those two worlds as an artist and an activist and just being a young black man in the world?
Yeah, a lot of times I don't even have the answer to that. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. It's not a perfect process. Some days are better than others sometimes. Sometimes I want to be more art because the community work is pulling me more. And, I'm not my happiest when I'm not really in my art bag. I'll be honest with you. So, sometimes I have the space to really just do art for months and just zoom in based on what time allows. So you learn how to really create on the go sometimes. You know how to look at things from a critical lens and just put deposits in a note on your phone and say, later on, that's an idea, that's a reflection that I want to touch on. So, but you have to be intentional more than anything. Like all things, it's intentionality. And, we're not one-dimensional people. As we explore more into one thing, even now, like Black Fathers are necessary, right? I wrote this song, Black Fathers, and, I didn't expect eventually to even have merch for it when I wrote the record. But when we put Black Fathers Necessary on a t-shirt, it was like, okay, now we step into the merch lane and doing e-commerce and these different things. But I didn't even expect the conversation, the community that would build around just merch, right? Independent of the community being built around music and the spoken word and the youth work. So, it takes forms that we don't always forecast in the initial stage of developing something. But we just have to be fully present in the process and be like water. And so as a creative, I find myself in spaces that I don't even expect. Like I said, I didn't expect to be in the jails. You know, sometimes I don't expect to be some of the hole in the wall spots where I find myself in certain cities and places. It's not always a big stage. Sometimes you find yourself in like areas where like, wow, you know, but God is doing something. And so we just have to commit, and once we really stay present, you know, keep showing up. That's what I say, keep showing up.
I can ask questions all day, but this will be the last question in this segment.
It's okay.
All right, so let's talk about your locks, right? And your connection to New Wave, and how long you've been a patron of New Wave, and what that means to you to participate in the Unplugged series.
Yeah, well, first part about my locks, I've been growing my hair all my life, so I never had a haircut. You know, my youth that I work with, they don't believe with me. They don't believe when I tell them I never had a shape up. They're like, nah, man, you got the line right here. I'm like, yo, I never had a shape up, but you know, but I never cut my hair. And so, you know, I come from a space where it predated really a hairstyle or a trend, and I say this respectful to even anyone who's just looking for a style, which is totally fun, you know. But I am the son of a Rasta, you know, coming from Trinidad. You know, my elders, they had to go through a lot to lock their hair. So my father was, just tell you a little bit about my family, right? So we got a little time?
We got time.
All right, cool. We chilling? All right, cool. So my father wanted 10 children, you know, coming from a place in Mayaro, village area, a place called Mayaro in Trinidad. And so, you know, he grew up in a Catholic house. My grandmother, Catholic woman, right? And so, strict house. And so at the age of 17, growing up in, you know, in a very religious home, he decided he was going to Rasta, going to lock his hair. And he had a very rebellious. At this time, all the Rastas were going to live in the wilderness, in the forest. Right, so they were growing their own food, living by the spring water, drinking the spring water, building their own camps and living in there. And the mindset was they're not going to feed capitalism. So it was no connection to system or spending money or feeding, paying taxes, anything. You know, everything was off land. And then the island is tropical all year, so it allowed you to be able to do that in a much better way. So when he first started that, though, his father and our family, you know, his mom, they were not fond. The community, you know, your own people sometimes treat you as an outcast, as the black sheep. It wasn't the, you know, the cute thing. So, you know, my mother and family, that's where they were with me. During my mother's pregnancy with me, you know, they were there in the forest. And so when I came out, that was, you know, pretty much, when they came out the forest, it was time for me to be born in the hospital. And there was an elder in the Rastafari movement, they called her Mama. And she was the one who came to the hospital and gave me the name Messiah. So that's where my hair, you know, my hair is, you know, has an origin that's even greater than me, right? And so with New Wave, man, it really is just about energy, because I'm very particular about just anyone who comes close to my hair. And so even Sakina, she knows that, you know what I'm saying? As I, you know, so it's only about a couple people who I've allowed to get close to my hair. And so with Nicole, it just felt like synchronicity. And I saw the aesthetic, I saw the way they upheld things, I saw the type of products that they used, and the mindfulness around that. I saw the way everyone here treated people, and we're a community and a collective, as far as beyond just what they do here, but as far as, you know, creating space for the community for conversation and things like this. So it just felt right, and it's been home ever since. So I'm happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you, and that's what New Wave is all about, right? Being keepers of the culture.
Absolutely.
Making sure that we're also training ourselves how to be mindful and take care of our bodies, starting from the crown, right, which is our head and our hair, so the inside as well as the outside. So, you know, I think to have you come through our door and to be such a profound artist with such a great insight and message, and as you said, be so intentional, is such a blessing for all of us to know. And, you know, New Wave, just with my story, I started out with locks, and I also got engaged in one of these chairs and felt so embarrassed, but it was an amazing moment. And so Nicole and Avion and the whole New Wave team has been such a pillar for my family. Even my daughter comes and gets her hair done. She doesn't pass by this door without saying hello in the morning and hello in the evening. And so it's a wonderful foundation for us all here to know that how we have ourselves on the outside and the inside is a representation of all of us as a people. And New Wave Cultural Creations is a pillar, and all the partners here that's participating with New Wave, whether that's our videographer or DJ Flo, everyone here today is a part of this community. And so it's our goal to keep pushing that banner and having these kinds of conversations. So we're going to take a quick break.
We'll kick a little something before we go on break real quick. Send them off for the joint.
Let's definitely do
Let's
that.
send y'all off for the vibe.
Yeah.
All right, because we came to rap tonight, man. Like, I know this is like, I don't know if y'all listen, if anybody listen to hip hop, listen to rap music, but you know, I'm really like, I'm really a fan of the art form before I'm even an artist, you know. So we came to have some fun tonight, if that's all right with y'all.
Yeah.
With lyrics.
Yes, we want that.
I don't think y'all ready.
Yeah.
Hold on before you drop that, King. Rush?
What's up, my brother?
What's up?
Tell him, my king.
Love is an honest apology. Like is using psychology to cheat my two-strike policy. Love is the full meal. Like is an ingredient. Love is sacrifice. Like is convenient. Love is forgiveness. Like is lenient. Love listens. Unlike disobedient. Love is the gift. Like is the compliment. Love is the earth shift. Like is a continent. Because like is one side. Love is the whole. Love is the gold mine. Like is the goal. Meaning love is the source. Like is the offspring. Love is the golf course. Like is the golf swing. Because even when absent, love still exists. Like come and go, love will persist. Like can't say no, love will resist when tempted. Love is doing, like is attempted. Love is the lifeline upon whom like is dependent. But once the blood is drained, that life could be ended. Because love thrives off love. Like thrives off blood. Sucking you dry, watching you die. Love is a cake to elevate and escape the hate. Like is featherweight, like a paper plate. Love could be a figure eight or overweight. Like is a figure of speech we overrate. So next time someone say, I love you, say don't tell me what love say, show me what love do. Don't tell me what love say, show me what love do. Don't tell me what love say, show me what love do. Yes. This next one is called Love Me. You ready, King? The Eye of Freedom. Love me for me, for love is the greatest luxury. Love me publicly, love me despite what my budget be. Love me through addiction, through relapse and recovery. Love me through poverty, once you love, don't stop loving me. Like the city of brotherly love, love me for my roots. Might not say what you wanna hear, love me for the truth. Don't just love me for my juice when you need a sip. Love me when I'm down to my last rip and need a flip. Don't love when I'm down, but love when I'm up. Love me regardless of the consequences of leadership. Love me when they say I'm a piece of shit, or Nobel Prize me. Through the paparazzi in the hotel lobby, or if hotel sabotage me, no Bill Cosby. Love me when you can't monetize me, like monetize me. You love money, that money got many men doing bids. Would you love me or do me like Mr. Biggs? Love me, through conflicts, love me. The streets gon' talk, through the gossip, love me. Don't hate, donate love. Love is free, love me, cause love is the answer. Number 3, L-O-V-E me. Would you L-O-V-E me? The wave, L-O-V-E me. Would you L-O-V-E me? Love me from your heart to your bone to your fossils. Feeding forward, not a feet who need coke for their nostrils. Don't love vices, love righteous like the holy apostle. In a world full of hate, I need a love that's colossal. Don't love me Pentecostal, Muslim with you, Christian, Buddhist, or what have you, just to name a few. Love me just the same as you. Gotta love yourself first. Only then can you value somebody else's worth. Message from the elders who love me from a newborn. Few going to get my pampers on, full-born. We hate the struggles, yeah we show the success. Show me the engagement photos and didn't say yes. Love me in spite of the weather, with a heart light as a feather. In the face of a giant, if in charge, we gon' fight it together. Fight like Mayweather, fight like McGregor. Even better, fight like Ali, fight like Mandela. Through hardship, love me. Through conflicts, love me. The streets gon' talk, through the gossip, love me. Don't hate, donate love. Love is free. Love me, cause love is the answer. Number 3, L-O-V-E me. Would you L-O-V-E me? L-O-V-E me. Would you L-O-V-E me? Would you love me or would you show jealousy? If I was doing well and you didn't do as well as me, would you leave me or would you propose therapy? If I loved you enough to propose on bended knee, love me endlessly, but not just be a friend of me, but to fall out the next day, call and make amends with me. For love, we know what's meant to agree. Love me for a century, now love me for eternity. Good health or infirmary. Don't just love me verbally, love me when it get really ugly. Like when you say I hate you, but really love me. Love me when I'm fresh like Ducky or in my old gear. Love me more than you love your puppy. Old gear, America, you never love me. More than the honesty, that's every bar. That's why some love me anonymously. I don't blame you, you ain't built like that. Push a T voice. Love me cause I'm more Booker T than the boys. Love me, through conflicts, love me. The streets gon' talk, through the gossip, love me. Don't hate, donate love. Love is free. Love me cause love is the answer. Number 3, L-O-V-E me. Would you L-O-V-E me? L-O-V-E me. Would you L-O-V-E me? Yeah. Through hardships, love me. Through conflicts, love me. The streets gon' talk, through the gossip, love me. Don't hate, donate love. Love is free. Love me, cause love is the answer. Number 3, L-O-V-E me. Would you L-O-V-E me? L-O-V-E me. New wave. Would you L-O-V-E me? Let's get it. L-O-V-E me. Would you L-O-V-E me? Come on. L-O-V-E me. Would you
L-O-V-E me.
Let's get it. L-O-V-E me. Would you
L-O-V-E me.
L-O-V-E me. Would you?
L-O-V-E me.
All right, that's better. I love it. All right, y'all ready to take a little break? All right, let's get it. We're going to take a little 10 minutes. Everybody going to meet somebody that you don't know. Rub some shoulders. And we're going to come right back. Anything Nicole from you? All right, peace. That's right. How you, what it do? Get love from people that's brand new, what it do? Get hate from people you been new, what it do? Number one, and you the number two. Blessed up like Hachu, hallelujah. On the island eating mango, hallelujah. And I ain't talking Honolulu, Malibu. Shirt off like Shaka Zulu, what it do? Big visions, big business, big deals. Step on my shoes by mistake, big deal. No levels, they burn bridges, we bridge bill. 4 friends, they fruit pebbles, get bill. 6-inch heels, some hard bottoms, Air Force 7 with. Hard body enforced to be reckoned with. God body, hard first, never second on the list. Haven't you heard, can't stop possessing to exist? We exist now, we living, what it do? You watching me with a stick face, what I do? Hoping I stay in the same place, but I grew. Try to clip my wings, but I flew. My kings, what it's on, what it do, what it do? My queens going strong, what it do, what it do? Make me press down. What you got next for us, DJ? Let's keep it. Oh. So before we drop this, let's talk about this one for a second. So this one right here is called Unbreakable Woman. This one right here is called Unbreakable Woman. It's for all my sisters in the struggle. You know, sometimes we only see the filtered version. We don't get the real. So I wanted to write a song that's really not for, you know, the TV image that we often get portrayed to us, but the real, right? Whenever you're ready, King. Yeah, word from the top. This is on the Eye of Freedom. She stand her own ground like that Florida hometown where the sun got gunned down, we should have been grown down. Moved to Stone Mountain, Georgia, seeking change. Seeking peace, no Jesus, peace in Jesus' name. Secretly snorting cocaine for relief temporary. Altering her mood, altering her Roman sanctuary. She know God is a woman, even on drugs. Cause in the heart of a woman is unconditional love. Unconditional love, that's what she had for her son. Who got hit with a slug at the hands of a gun. Left dead from a speed of bullet, she didn't mean to pull it. But being bullied by a boyfriend who made her bloody. Let the self-defense, domestic violence victim. Aim for her man, cock back for fire to list her. Bullet hit her son, locked up, been on the run. Boyfriend set free and found her prints on the gun. She's unbreakable woman, unbreakable woman. Every day the sun shine, that's the face of a woman. Unbreakable woman, unbreakable woman. Still smiling up stronger than the faith of a woman. Unbreakable woman, unbreakable woman. Every day the sun shine, that's the face of a woman. Unbreakable woman, unbreakable woman. No S on her chest, but she's a capable woman. Unbreakable woman, unbreakable woman. No S on her chest, but she's a capable woman. Walking to school, no school bus, transporter. Bags on her head, 2 hands with 2 buckets of water. We complain the train costs $2.25. She walked miles in the dark, she's somebody's daughter. And Orisha goddess from the European tribe. When after the sword, colonizers from Europe divide. Modern day Seraphina, grace like a ballerina. Made off for the struggle she faced like a galleria. From a country east of Algeria, Nigeria. Struggling algebra, so she hit the library. Since ain't no Wi-Fi, no internet in the area. Cried when her uncle faced death from malaria. Channel her focus to education to escape. When challenging hopeless, back straight, never breaks. She's an unbreakable woman, unbreakable woman. Still smiling up stronger than the faith of a woman. Unbreakable woman, unbreakable woman. Every day the sun shine, that's the face of a woman. Unbreakable woman, unbreakable woman. No S on her chest, but she's a capable woman. Unbreakable woman, unbreakable woman. No S on her chest, but she's a capable woman. Women get attention, bodies seen as exhibits. In jail, those same women receive less visits. Winters are loneliest for women faced with homelessness. Shelters overcrowded and outside coldest. The holiest churches won't open your doors. What if the mother of the Messiah was homeless outdoors? The single mothers on drugs are sober, not lost. Every bump on the road is a lesson not lost. She's an unbreakable woman, unbreakable woman. Still smiling up stronger than the faith of a woman. Unbreakable woman, unbreakable woman. Every day the sun shine, that's the face of a woman. Unbreakable woman, unbreakable woman. No S on her chest, but she's a capable woman. Unbreakable woman, unbreakable woman. No S on her chest, but she's a capable woman. We recognize the bossed up, painted for woman. But I wrote a song for the forgotten, unbreakable woman. Waking up in the sun, no makeup, still stunning. The making of a woman, always becoming. The making of a woman, always becoming. The making of a woman, always becoming. Unbreakable woman, always becoming. Unbreakable woman, always becoming. What we got next, DJ? Let's keep it. Let's stay in that zone. Okay, this right here, Black Fathers Are Necessary. This is where it all started. Yeah. legendary. Watching he got game coming from the hood, often misunderstood, but still black fathers are necessary. Fighting the penitentiary as well as the cemetery. Only right I wrote a song made for my brothers. And whether or not you get along with your baby mothers, our babies love us, our babies need us. He just might be that black father, the baby Jesus. More precious than a stone from Sierra Leone. That's a child of a black father, the heir to the throne. Before mining, the diamond in the dirt don't come out shining, they come out muddy. Babies born bloody before the huggies and onesies. Birth from the black essence. So it's a natural for a black father to lack presence. There to provide lessons when babies ask questions. They got them through imperfections, doubts and transgressions. To read a foreign language about their ancestors. To read body language, face and hand gestures. To love their body image, hear strand textures. Learning the instruments, jam sessions and band lessons. Car seat buckle ups, teaching them boxing and uppercuts. More than manhood than muscle ups and busting nuts. More than childhood than Donald Duck and double dutch. Nothing can replace a father's love and mother's touch. No need for fame, black fathers are legendary. Watching he got game coming from the hood, often misunderstood, but still black fathers are necessary. Fighting the penitentiary as well as the cemetery. Only right I wrote a song made for my brothers. And whether or not you get along with your baby mothers, our babies love us, our babies need us. Yeah. This might be that black father, the baby Jesus. The mothers who stand in the way of fathers and their children, they both say you left them abandoned like a building that's tore off from the floor to the ceiling. Pink pilling, I ain't feeling women who find joy stealing. The joy of a father, now letting this boy see him. Or the joy of his daughter, whose dad is a loyal supporter. Bitch in a court order, you need Florida water and a bush bath. You despise his eyes, despise his mustache. Shout out to the fathers walking the good walk, good path. Every child need the father for a good talk, good laugh. While make a good dad look bad for a child support check. If he absent with welfare at your doorstep, had him locked, ain't feel remorse yet. Poor sweat, nightmares like a warfare. A carpet catching you slipping, floor sweat. Though your mom's baby sick, sadly a nanny. You can't replace a daddy, replacing the family. No need for fame, black fathers are legendary. Watching he got game coming from the hood, often misunderstood, but still black fathers are necessary. Fighting the penitentiary as well as the cemetery. Only right I wrote a song made for my brothers. And whether or not you get along with your baby mothers, our babies love us, our babies need us. He just might be that black father, the baby Jesus. Black fathers are necessary, let's call names. LeBron James, not cause he called plays or win ball games, or could take it to the hole or shoot long range, cause he take you home beyond just shoots and ball mains. Robin, that's the mother you could never discredit. Died young but left a legacy his children inherit. With them in spirit, El Hajj Malik, MLK. It ain't fair how a black father could be here now, that next day. Bow heads, let's pray for the fathers turned martyrs. George Washington covers and markers. Black soil covers the carcass. Black fathers never die, they multiply like the square roots of pi. Same rules apply if you shoot shine or wear suit and tie. The line of work don't define the worth of you and I. Never saw my pops work for another man. A mentality I don't expect this world to understand. No need for fame, black fathers are legendary. Watching he got game coming from the hood, often misunderstood, but still black fathers are necessary. Fighting the penitentiary as well as the cemetery. Only right I wrote a song made for my brothers. And whether or not you get along with your baby mothers, our babies love us, our babies need us. He just might be that black father, the baby Jesus. What you got for us, Susan? Hold on, before you drop that one. How we doing out there?
Yeah. We're doing.
I love it. So this next record is actually what the whole event is named after, Poetry in Motion. It's actually my new single. It features an artist from Bridgeport, Connecticut on the chorus. Her name is Renisha B. So she's not here tonight. So y'all gonna have to like be her. Y'all got to sing the chorus with it, all right? So these gotta come alive. Cause you see me, I'm sweating now. Yo, Haj, man, stand up, man. These gotta come alive. I'm gonna get one more sip of this water. And it's really the spirit of black love. So y'all can feel a little warm. I know like I've been taking y'all a few places on the creative journey. But that's what we wanted tonight to be, you know? Yeah. We wanted to travel. We wanted to time travel. And so this next piece, Poetry in Motion. Nicole, I thank you again for just bringing us together. Y'all see how she put, you know, the posters on the wall, how beautiful it is. You know what I'm saying? So I walked in yesterday and was like, wow. Came for sound check. But yeah. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Talk to me. First of all, it was never squash. Work it off, never talk. It ain't like our paths never cross. Words get lost when they get across. Inner thoughts, no intercourse. Can heal this. No credit cards can play the cost. The bill is way too high. You say I made you cry. I say you made my heart ache. Safe to say we got pain inside. No game, this ain't no arcade. This tears taste so salty. Brains fried, green sauteed. On the left side, I feel a sharp blade. Pierce my heart, I feel like shark spray in the shark tank. But I'm still here, cause I'm sincere. I got sins here, but since fear had a hold on me. I said I'd never change, but I changed for you. I got sins here. Have my moments, so do you. Still thinking that I do. Instead I do me, go do you. Love, honor, integrity. You owe to me what I owe to you. You're asking life of memories and the older me and the older you. Hopefully, with an ocean view. More importantly, ocean blue. Poetry in motion, more holding me while I'm holding you. Yeah. Turn it up, DJ. Mix it all together. Come on. These ain't just words. You give me poetry. Emotion. Poetry in motion. Yeah, yeah. Brooklyn, let's go. If I was facing time with your jumpers on, identified by numbers only for vibes, so it's gone. Would you be outside when I'm coming home? Could you love outside your comfort zone? If not, it's a no judgment zone. I just need to know, instead of champagne, if it was Sutter Homes, to the brand name, if it was Cutter Clothes. Trust issues all up in my world. 10 years ago, what you went to my girl, let me discuss with you before I busted you like a finger cut. Could I take the bus with you? If that ice in your neck had been a pearl, would you still pull up like a chin of curl? My chocolate, cocoa, cinnamon swirl. Black on black, love it always sexy. We couldn't fly out of red jet ski. If professionally, I used to be Jeffrey and not the Prince of Beverly. Would you condescend me if it's God to send me? With the card you send me, say the same words. Would you hold hands and pray together? Gotta stay together when the pain hurts. Here's a pass to my chain first. You can have my last name first. Your friends hate cause I ain't hers. Well, God bless, they can't curse. She said some players miss their good days, no but me. So get it out your system before you get on one knee. Love. Yeah. The wave. And you're all mine. What? What? We decide how we decide. Yeah. That will last forever. Mix it all together. Yeah. These ain't just words. You give me poetry. Emotions. Poetry, emotions. Yeah, yeah. Poetry, emotions. These ain't just words. Give me poetry. Rich love, middle class or poor love. Thought I needed more money, I needed more love. I wore a coat, wore a hat, even wore gloves. This is a cold world, I need warm love. That firstborn love, that never before love. That word is born love, want me on the floor love. And if you uncertain, a flawed love can become perfect, like the Lord's love. A new open house from a home that's broken. It was written, it was spoken, poetry in motion. The wave. Brooklyn. One more. Uno mas. That's why I do it and not sweat. I was gonna see if I was that cool and not sweat in the place. But Russ, I ain't cool like you yet, man. Alright, so this next record, man, it's been a journey. So this next record, I love that. I love all that background too. That don't bother me. This next record is called Stronger Together. And it speaks for itself. It's in the spirit of collectivism. The night is a perfect reflection of what happens when we come together, right? And so we're going to keep building from this. We're not just going to make it a moment. We're going to keep it going. So, my brother, actually, this actually features, let me shout out the artist on the hook of this one, too. My brother, his name is Fun Show. He's in LA. That's why he's not here tonight. But, yeah, he's the brother on the chorus. He actually won on America's. He was on America's Got Talent. So check out him on the music front. Fun Show out there. And so he's, you know, the one singing on this record, but it's called Stronger Together. Whenever you're ready, my brother, you can turn that up a little. As a collective, we are much more effective. Yeah. Yeah. First things first, I'm not these rappers. Let's get that clear. Nowadays, everybody cap. How you hating copycatters? How them cops free when they caught a body on body cameras? Provoking wars until our life matter, nobody matters. Remember the sweet syrup come from the drop of copycats. So don't give up on the drop boats in the valley, aka blackness. Talking to the masses, the world, aka Atlas. Black, whites, Latins, if your hat is twisted in front or backwards. Whether you twist your blunt or backwards or hemp paper. Patient on the respirator or the temperature taker. East Side shooter, Los Angeles Laker. Calling all of my warriors. Time to unite, now build a wall for the foreigners. A soldier that's fallen us, better than one that never fought with us. Babies inherit your strength, that's why it's breast milk over formula. Put that strength in numbers, life is math, know the formula. Broken to the slums, the middle class, the Joes and Kamala. Yeah. Just like you, I cry like you do. If you cut me, I bleed too. Don't let them divide us. For my riders, freedom fighters, who rather die fighting than to die in silence. We got a long way to go. One love, put them up, y'all. One heart, can't control. Put them up, put them up. If we tap into our heart and soul for clarity, and brought the same energy we brought to the polls to our solidarity. Here I am preaching unity, still an asking to marry me. Of course I plan to apparently, after the therapy. In all transparency, whatever I do with sincerity. So whatever I do or don't do could never embarrass me. These are things we all go through, no unfamiliarity, no gimmicks, no facade, no imitation, no parody. I ain't giving charity with the intent to be selfish, acting like I care about humanity when it's really a sales pitch. This is from the heart, close proximity, or distances apart, differences apart. I mean aside, unified, disciplined, and sharp. Million man marches, the minister talk, listeners are art. Beyond just a business card, that's why most businessmen are smart. Versus those who aren't. Never too big to learn from each other. Take the bricks and build a bridge. We never burn for each other. Let's go. Just like you. Like you do. Put them up. Don't let them divide us. For my riders, freedom fighters, who rather die fighting than to die in silence. Yeah. Long way to go. Yeah. One love. One heart. One soul. Can't control. You know what they say? Stronger together. So why don't we love on each other? Love on each other. That's all we want to leave each other tonight is love. I know it's a lot out there. Somebody gotta go on a smile every day and still don't do it. But love is the medicine. And that's what inspired this song. That's what inspired this record. Y'all can actually check out this music video. The song is on all platforms, called Stronger Together. So is Poetry in Motion. And we're going to keep thriving in that spirit of love, in that spirit of collectivism, and keep that energy alive. Thank y'all for having me. My name is Messiah Ramkissoon. And with that spirit of love, you know, I just want to say, man, never too much, never too much, never too much. Love. Can't get enough. Love. Can't get enough once you sample it. In me, since infancy, before intimacy, you learn how to pamper it. Something you can't disrupt, gamble, or tamper with. That burning fire, candles lit, midnight red light specials, romantic bliss. Before you out the candles, wish. Before you out the candles, think. Think about that birthday, the cake your mom bought with her work pay. The unconditional love, lust can never substitute. How could one dispute the reason she worked 2 jobs just for you? The definition of loyalty. Not for recognition, for all to see. Like television, high quality. To study love is to study life. Love is biology. My beloved, if you study the science of it, you won't say I'm in love. You would say I am of it. Love is no engagement ring, diamond nugget. Can't take that with you, angel wings fly above it. As the cage bird sings, the silence of it can't be broken with horns and whistles. Can't poke it with thorns and thistles. Some confuse love for God with love for theology. The love God is the love equality. It's time for the world to see love is common courtesy. Something you give without a service fee. Because serving you is serving me. Though it might not be purposely, but don't worry. Love works out perfectly. Love shines bright like 100-watt bulbs. Camouflage hate, but can't camouflage love. Love is birth without aborting. Love is hurt without divorcing. Love is work without the fortune. Having passion, having faith, and following through. Not knowing what, why, how, when, who. Love is the power in you. Love is us. Peace and love. Thank you.
Everyone, please give it up again for Messiah. I know you can hold that. Yes, Messiah. Wow. Amazing. What a blessing. blessing, a blessing, a blessing, especially in this day and age. The words that are pouring out of Messiah's mouth feel like a warm, wonderful cleansing bath, right? Just to clean our minds and clean our souls, because again, sometimes we can get so down.